Well, hello everyone, it's Shalia. Welcome. As of today, we have 3 days left until the Alice in Wonderland update drops. Are you ready to get your hands on the new uncrafting station and all the other great items and quality of life updates that are coming to us Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025? So today we're going to take a look at the developer's trailer and talk about all the new stuff we now know about. I'm sure they're going to save a lot of stuff for the actual update when it drops on Wednesday, but we can certainly get a good feel for what's to come just by analyzing the trailer. First things first, we are getting 2 new characters, Alice and the Cheshire Cat. And they do mention something about a new multiplayer functionality, but they don't really go into any detail about that, so we'll just have to see what that brings us on Wednesday. We will meet Alice as soon as we fall through the tiny little realm door. Now don't forget to save your Dreamlight to unlock this realm, and you're going to need at least 15,000 Dreamlight to get into this new realm. I've been farming Dream Shards to convert them, and I do have a video on that, so if you want to click on that later, I'll put it in the description, and there's a card up there for you. But don't go yet. On a good note, though, we probably aren't getting any more floating islands. I don't know if that's a good note for you guys or not, but it is to me. So we don't have to worry about choosing which one we want to spend our Dreamlight on, because seriously, I have 5 open right now. The first 4 I opened because I had a lot of Dreamlight. The second time around, I only opened the beach because that's all I had Dreamlight for it, and I seriously don't have any yet to open any of the others, and I am totally saving them now for the realm. Now, when we first unlock the realm, it looks like a bunny escapes. Did you notice that? I wonder if that bunny will have something to do with finding the Cheshire Cat in the valley after we bring Alice in. Well, according to this trailer, the realm looks beautiful, and I am so excited to get lost in the forest, and I cannot wait to rescue the animals and avoiding obstacles in the Queen's Garden. In this new realm, I am just so excited about these challenges that we're getting lately. And even though the sandstorm scared me in the last update, back in the Aladdin realm, I absolutely love that they're adding these challenges in the new realms as well as the expansions. How about you? Now keep in mind, even though we'll see the Cheshire Cat in the realm, we will have to unlock him in our valley after we invite Alice in first. But they say over the next couple weeks, we're going to see some crazy activity and we'll eventually get the Cheshire Cat in the valley. And of course, we'd have to solve some riddles before that can happen as well. So I'm excited for that. And Alice is so cute. And look at her house. Her house is adorable. Oh my goodness. But you know what? For me, there's still better things to come. We're also going to get to have an unbirthday party, and we'll catch glimpses of the Cheshire Cat around the valley. Now, I was thinking maybe the unbirthday party, maybe that's part of a new multiplayer feature. Maybe we can invite people over to have an unbirthday party. I don't know. I'm just fishing. I have no idea. Now, like I said before, we are going to get glimpses of the Cheshire Cat around the valley, and apparently he will be up to some funny business. But like they said, we will have to wait to get him. I am not sure how long we have to wait, but I guess it's as long as it takes you to get through his quest. Now, they do say once we have him, he will be difficult to see around the valley, but when we do finally catch the Cheshire Cat, we will be able to find him hanging out at his treehouse, and he's going to bring with him some unique friendship rewards. And speaking of unique gifts, once we work through Cheshire's quests, we will eventually get the uncrafting station. Now, I was all excited about this item when the DDV team first teased us about it on April Fool's Day, but now that I see we need more Dreamlight to make it work, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. I mean, maybe if I was out of materials, but I am not. I have so many materials that this would not be worth it to me. Even if we can recoup our original Dreamlight, not saying that we can, but if, it will probably be offset by the amount of the Dreamlight we need to uncraft it. And to be honest, we probably won't get any Dreamlight refunded at all. Like, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But I'm certainly going to try to do a video on it after the update lands, because I think we're all going to want to know this answer, especially if you have the large chests and you bought way too many of them and you don't want that many. They cost like 5,000 Dreamlight to make. So I will test that because I do want to know if it's going to give it back to me. I should have enough Dreamlight to make, to uncraft something, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that I can get to that part of the quest line before next weekend. That's what I'm hoping right now. Yeah, I will let you know. I am curious. Like, I know those chests, they cost Dreamlight. So I'm going to try to give one back and see what happens, and then we'll know for sure. So look forward to that. And then we are also getting the ability to expand any storage chest. Of course, for Dreamlight. I really hope this will apply to all storage, not just the chests, because I have these fish tanks outside of my fish storage room, and I basically just keep sand and seaweed here. So I don't need to show what's in them because obviously you can't put a table behind it and actually see what's on it like we would normally do with our chests. Now, I guess you could put a table beside it, but I don't want to really do that. Like I said, I only keep certain things in here so I know what's in them without putting something in front of them. But I'm really hoping they do allow us to do that. And now just taking a quick look at the Dreamlight costs. If you have the small basic storage chest, it'll cost you 1,500 Dreamlight to upgrade it to the medium chest size. Then if you want to update it to the large chest size, it will cost you an additional 8,500 Dreamlight. Now, to me, that's a lot of Dreamlight. And is it really worth it when the medium chest, if you craft it at the crafting station, only costs 1,000 Dreamlight and the large chest only costs 5,000 Dreamlight? In my opinion, the only reason upgrading your pre-existing chest would be worth it is if you like the look of one particular chest, of course, like I do with this fish tank, and you want to keep that look. So for instance, if you have all small chests in your storage room, as you can see, I have that in my fish room, and you don't like the design of the crafted medium or the crafted large chests, because you know they have the little design on them, one's silver, one's gold, you may find it worth it to just upgrade the small chest. Unless, of course, we don't get to keep that look. And then that would be a bum, and then there would be absolutely no reason to do this. And if you missed it, we are getting a new camera mode. Look at these new controls. I'm going to do another video on these as well. I've got so many videos coming up. It's crazy. We will be able to adjust the time of day, the depth of field, which I'm assuming is like kind of like a zoom in and zoom out. We'll be able to change the contrast, saturation, brightness, and vignette. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I hope I got that right. I know someone's going to let me know. And honestly, that last one is going to be awesome for wardrobe challenges. And did you notice there's a little weather button on here? I don't know what that entails. I'm going to just assume that it's just for photo mode. They're not adding this to our settings. I wish they would, because that brightness thing is something I would like to have in my actual settings for the game. But I'm sure we're going to be able to change the weather, whether it's snowing. Oh, I hope they add snow, honest to God. I hope it's not like per where you're at in the valley, because you know it only snows up in Frosted Heights. So I'm hoping we get all the weather. So this will be great. We can change the time of day. That is the best part of this. We don't have to jump out and change our time and then keep jumping out when it's not the right time, or we have waited too long and now it's not daylight anymore, or whatever. So I am really, really looking forward to this. I'm hoping that we get a couple other features with this. I'm hoping they update some of the other features, because it looks like we do have another ... there saying we can keep going. But I think those are just going to be the original ones. But, you know, we can always hope, right? We'll find out Wednesday, won't we? And I'm totally looking forward to having more control over the look of my dream snaps with these new features. And then, of course, I'm not sure this was a big, huge thing. I personally don't use it and don't care, but they gave us a new grid on top of our tables. So now it looks like we'll be able to actually put a centerpiece on the center of the table instead of it like going awkwardly towards one end or the other, or one side or the other. So that is a bonus. I do appreciate them giving us that. And now let's take a look at the new Star Path items for Wonderland Whimsy. Oh my God, I am in love with this gazebo. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly love everything in this sneak peek. The Queen of Hearts dress is the bomb. And check out Minnie's dream style. She is going to be adorable in her new spring look, and I am totally down for it. Now moving on, this next thing is apparently kind of controversial. Some people love it, some don't even care about it. Well, I love it. I'm talking about the new Star Wars themed items coming to the premium shop this season. And these items will be coming our way between April 23rd, when the new update drops, through May 4th, which is, of course, Star Wars Day. I cannot wait to get R2-D2 and a lightsaber. I've always wanted one. I just wish they'd give us C-3PO as well to complete the robot set. I wonder if we'll get a Stormtrooper costume. How fun would that be? Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about from what we currently know in this next update. Mine is definitely Alice and R2-D2. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to always be kind, and I will see you next time. Bye!